Hey guys, Caitlin here. I'm sorry I've been a little bit MIA lately. I've actually moved back from college back home before my fall classes start. I got about 3 weeks here, so which means I'm going to have a lot more stuff because it's definitely a better area for collectors. So I'm sorry about that. I've been gone for a little bit of time, and my laptop actually busted. The motherboard broke, so I don't really have access to a computer right now. I'm actually at my roommate's house because it's her 21st birthday weekend, so I managed to sneak in a time to film a pickup video for you guys. I got a lot of stuff. I'm going to show most of it in this video. The next video I'm probably going to do a trade video because I have a lot of stuff which I'll talk about in the end. And then I'll do another pickup video as soon as I have access to another computer. So just kind of bear with me for a little bit. I should have one within the next week, but it's still taking some time getting money together and stuff. So I'll keep you guys updated. Like I said, there's a lot of stuff to show. I'm going to start last weekend was when I was still at school, and that's kind of when I went to my final garage sales and stuff. And I managed to find one game before I went to the garage sales at our local buybacks. It's a game I don't have, Hey You Pikachu. It was $1.99. I got it at buybacks. I didn't have it, and I figured even though it's just the cart, I didn't think $1.99 was too bad of a deal for this, so I went ahead and got that. And then for the garage sales that weekend, nothing really looked that promising, but Thursday night, someone posted on Craigslist that they were going to have a bunch of video games for sale about 30 minutes north of where I am, which is pretty out of my way, but when she told me what some of the games were, I knew I had to go. She told me they were only going to be $3 each, so I was ecstatic because two of the games I'm going to show you guys I've been looking for forever. One of them is a little bit harder to find, and for $3 it was an amazing deal. So I had her put them on hold for me, and she said that was totally fine. She had no problem doing that. So I drove up there, and I picked up a couple games. The first one, nothing special, The Incredibles, Rise of the Underminer. Actually, I picked this up for my brother, but it wasn't the right Incredibles game. I guess he wanted the original Incredibles game, but I didn't know that at the time. So this is just going to be going into my collection. So these were all $3 each, which I didn't mind paying once I show you the last two games I got. Next was Nicktoons Unite. I thought this game looked pretty cool. It was in good shape, so I just went ahead and got it. Then the last two games are what drew me to the sale originally. I've been looking for them for a while. Very, very happy to have them. Metroid Prime Echoes is complete in there. The manual is a little beaten up. Nothing terrible. So I kind of taped it up a little bit. But yeah, I was very, very happy to have this game. Been looking for it for a while. Kind of trying to boost my Gamecube collection lately, which I've been pretty successful with. And then the final game, which actually when I bought it, it was not complete. It came with the disc and the case, and it didn't have the manual, but I actually got the manual and an entirely brand new case off of eBay for $10, which I didn't think was too bad of a deal. And the case that the kid actually gave me was a little bit beat up, not terribly, but I figured, you know what, I might as well just spend the $10 because I only paid $3 for this game, and I wanted to have it in nice shape. And it is Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness, and I have been looking for this game for so long. I actually almost struck a deal with a guy over Craigslist for his copy, but he wanted, $30 for it, and something just told me not to get it, and I'm really glad I didn't, because literally a couple days later, for $3, found it. Technically, I spent $13 on this game, but I think that's much better than $30, so very, very, very happy to have this. I also have another just random case for this game, so if anyone needs the case, it's not in the best shape. There's a rip kind of in this area, but it's it doesn't go over any of the words. You can still read it and everything. There's just a slight crease. So if anyone is looking for the case for this game, let me know, because I have an extra and I don't really know what I'm going to do with it. And then after that, I went to a couple more garage sales, but there wasn't really anything going on, which was kind of disappointing, but I decided to stop at our flea market. I picked up a few random things. Picked this up for $2. Pokemon Mewtwo Returns. I didn't have it. It's a VHS. Sometimes I do like buying VHSs just for nostalgia's sake, so I picked it up, $2. I didn't think that was too bad of a deal. And then Picked up these little figurines. These were all 10 cents each, so I paid 30 cents for them. I figured they would make like nice display pieces. Just some Pokemon figures here. I think these are newer generation. I don't really know who these people are. I'm still trying to reboost my Pokemon knowledge. I actually just pre-ordered Pokemon Y for the 3DS, so hopefully I'll get back into it. Then the next thing I'm going to show, right before I left, I stopped at the Goodwill and found a couple things. Actually, they've been doing a lot better getting games in. Every time I've went, I found a couple things, and it's been pretty successful so far, especially with one of the games that I found. That was awesome. But the first, TMNT 2, Battle Nexus, it is complete. This was $2.99, I believe. I think they have all of their games priced at $2.99. The disc 2 is in good shape. Disc 1 needs resurfaced. I tested it. I kind of knew when I bought it was going to be a little scratched up. You guys can probably not see that at all. But it's a little beat up, so I got to get that resurfaced. But not too big of a deal because I did need this game. And then the next game was a huge score. It was in a random Harry Potter case, but I don't think anyone actually opened the case, because whenever I'm at Salvation Army's, Goodwill's, any thrift store, I always open the case just to see if someone made a mistake with the game, and in this case, it was a very, very bad mistake of this person. So we got a Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire case, but we actually have a copy of Super Mario Sunshine, and it's in okay shape. It's a little scratched right there, and then on the front, but it actually plays great. I played through it a little bit, and it's a fun game, so I am looking out for the case and manual for this. I actually don't have this in my collection, surprisingly, even though it's such a common game. So if anyone has it, let me know, because I would really like to own it. Otherwise, I'll just probably trade it off. So then, after all that, I got home, I unpacked. Literally, Wednesday and Thursday were probably the craziest days of my life. I didn't stop moving forever, but I managed to get a couple of other things. I had a few eBay purchases that were waiting for me when I got home. The first is a game I've been looking for the PS2, Pac-Man World 2. I do like these Pac-Man World games. I think they're fun, even though I'm not a big PS2 collector. Like I've said before, I still like to have games that I've been searching for. So this was I think $5 and some change. So I went ahead and I won the auction and got that. And then the other thing, I'm very happy I finally have this game complete. Another Pokemon game. I had the game with the disc and the case that I got a really, really long time ago, pretty much when I first started collecting. But it was missing the manual, and the manuals were always going for like $10 to $20 on eBay. So I never really wanted to pick one up, but I ended up talking to the seller who had an extra case, and I asked, hey, do you have an extra manual? And he originally told me no, but then he said yes. So he sent me the case and the manual for $6, which I didn't think was too bad of a deal. So I finally have a complete copy of Pokemon Coliseum. This is the disc that I originally had for a while. And then this is the case and manual that he sent me. So I also have an extra case for this game. The case isn't in bad shape at all. It's pretty decent. There's a couple, like, maybe tiny little, like, nicks at the bottom. But other than that, it's in good shape. So if anyone is interested in either this case or my Pokemon XD case, let me know, because I have extras. So those are my eBay purchases. Then I randomly went out shopping with my grandma on Wednesday. I went with my grandma and my brother, and my brother wanted to stop at GameStop. So I figured I would just go in there with him too, because lately I've kind of been getting it more into the Wii games. Not a lot, just a couple games here and there. I don't want to collect every game for the Wii, but just some games that I would like to play. So my grandma actually was like, hey, you know, it's your coming home present. I'm going to get your brother a couple things, like you can pick out 2 games if you want. So I picked 2 games out that I thought were the best deal, and I thought that was really nice of her. Thank you very much, Grandma. That was awesome of you. So I picked out 2 games. One I actually saw when I was away at school, but I didn't have a lot of money at the time, so I didn't want to pick it up. But it was only $7, and it happened to be $7 at the GameStop that I was at too, so I went ahead and got it. Metroid Prime Corruption. Complete there. It was like $7.19 or something like that, so I was happy to have this, kind of starting off my Wii collection. I don't have a ton of games for Wii. My brother has a crap ton, but I'm trying to boost it. And then Super Paper Mario. Not the Nintendo Selects version, which I was happy about, because I always see those everywhere. And I think this one was $16, which I didn't think was too bad of a deal, and my grandma was pretty much willing to buy me whatever I wanted, but I picked 2 of the games that I knew I was going to play. I actually started playing this last night, and it's addicting. I really like it a lot. The switch from 3D to 2D is awesome if you haven't played it yet. Then, what else did I get? Oh, I struck a deal with a local collector where I'm from, and I might have actually overpaid. I paid for a couple games, but they were games that I really, really wanted, and I actually committed to buying them kind of a long time ago, and because I wasn't in the same state as him at the time, and he said, like, if you give me this much money, I will keep them on hold for you. And they're not, you know, hard to find titles by any means, but I just haven't been able to find them out in the wild. I've been after all of them for a long time, so I just went ahead and paid him. He wanted $60. I gave him $60. Looking back, it probably wasn't the best idea, because these games are pretty common, but hopefully I'll be able to get some of my money back eventually. Not a terrible deal, but probably not the best deal. The first game is Contra for the NES. I did not have this. Been looking for it for a while. I have Super C, but it's been really bothering me that I didn't own this game, so I went ahead and got it. And then the next one, another game I've been looking for forever, an actual copy of Mario Tennis. I played this game a bunch when I was younger, but I never actually was able to own it. So now I finally have my own copy in really good shape. The next game I've also been looking for forever, Bomberman Hero. I don't have any of the Bomberman games for the N64. Well, now I do. I guess I have this one, but been looking for that one. So happy to have it. And then the last game, which is kind of really what sealed the deal for me, Mystical Ninja. I actually don't have the first one, but because he sold it off, but he said he still had this one, so I went ahead and just got it from him. And I think that's kind of why the price was so high on all this stuff, because I had this game in there. But I really wanted it, and I'm happy to have it. And then the last 2 things I'm going to show are actually stuff I got yesterday. I kind of went to our local exchange and just picked up a couple random things that I just needed to buy. I picked up a copy of The Simpsons Hit and Run, and the only reason I bought this game was because it was $2.50. I actually already have it, but I needed the manual. So now my copy is complete. I've seen manual up on eBay before, but it would never be more than like, or less than like $2. So I paid $2.50 for this, and I now have a complete copy of this game. So I have another copy with the case and manual, or the case and disc. So if anyone wants this game, let me know if anyone needs it. It's in good shape. I took really good care of it. It's just missing the manual. It's really fun if you haven't played it. I could literally sit down and play this game for hours. I love, love, love Simpsons games. And then the last thing I bought is a complete box game for the N64, Turok 2. I own this game already, but I don't own it complete in box. It's got everything in there. It's even got the case for the game and stuff, the manual. So this was $5, so I went ahead and picked this up. I spent like $7 at the exchange for both those things, which I didn't think was a bad deal at all. And that is all the stuff I got to show you guys for this week. I actually did go out garage sailing yesterday, and then I picked up a couple things today when I was driving to my roommate's house. So will probably save those for next video. I'm going to be selling off kind of a lot of stuff that I have. I have so many doubles, and I've recently decided that I'm going to kind of just strictly collect for the Sega, or for Sega and Nintendo. I'm not really going to do any like obscure systems or anything like that. Originally I thought I was, but realistically I know that I'm probably just going to want to spend all my money on Nintendo and Sega stuff. So I'm going to have a lot of stuff up for trade. I got a bunch of Famicom games, and I know nothing about them. I don't even know like what they're called. I could have an extremely rare Famicom game and I wouldn't even know it. So I'll probably throw a video with those up. And then I also have those Vectrix games that I had a couple of videos ago. Those are going to be up for trade as well. And then I got a couple like carrying cases and stuff like that. So I'm going to try to make a video. If it's not up within the next week, it means I haven't had a computer. But hopefully it will be. I will do my best to get access to a computer so I can have another video up for you guys. So that's that. Thank you for the subs as well. You guys are all awesome. I love talking to you. I really like checking out your channels too. I haven't seen a bad channel at all. Everyone's channel is awesome. I love watching your videos. Keep up the subs. Most of the time I sub back if I have time to look at the channel. Usually I do. So take care, guys, and I will see you next time.